everyone's day going? I hope it's going swimmingly. I hope it's going swell. Hello and good morning. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, the best MMO ever made. Yay! Guys, I finished my show last night. I'm astounded. I'm astonished. I can't even believe it. I'm gonna go to the bookstore and I'm gonna get the books today. I think we're gonna do a watch along for it, but that's gonna be, I usually do my watch alongs members only. And I feel like that's especially probably gonna be the case with this one because you know my friends, I think that if I do anything that's like promoting adult content like that, it should probably be members only, just to like remove the chances of small children finding it. And I mean, it is a watch along, so like obviously y'all gotta have AMC plus and like hecking do the thing, right? Like y'all gotta have that for yourself. But it's still I want to reduce the chance of those who are not quite old enough to be watching such a graphic show thinking, oh wow, this YouTuber is watching it, so I should watch it with them. Because please don't, guys. It's a very gory show. It's a very, very horribly violent show. But I'm astonished. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. My life fundamentally changed. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. Oh no, that's not good. So don't worry about spoilers. But y'all. I can't even believe how good of a show it is. I'm watching it with my mom right now, so like exciting, but I don't think she gets it. I don't think she feels so deeply about it, you know? But yeah, it's the best show ever. I can't wait to get the books. I posted on Twitter about it. That's how strongly I felt. I never post on Twitter. Every once in a while I post on there and I'm like, what if I actually did this? But I just don't have enough thoughts in my head that I feel the need to immediately share where I would post it on Twitter. I'm more of like a wait and record a YouTube short about it type of person rather than like a go running to Twitter at the first like moment person. Where's it at? Oh, it's hiding. It's hiding by one of the pins. There it is. Okay, let's go up there first. We're just gonna do our quick dailies. I did the quest, so we don't have to worry about like any story quests for them. I'm I'm level 6, yay! And I finished all of the Endwalker quests. Yay! And because that's something we were working on with like the alliance raids and also the regular not alliance raids. I hadn't finished them yet, and Dawn Trail came out quite a while ago. I remember when Dawn Trail came out, I was like, wow, I'm gonna be so early in finishing all of this. But I also knew that I wasn't gonna rush, but y'all, I ain't even to the first dungeon. I'm almost to the first dungeon. We'll probably hit it today. So hopefully that goes well. I hope it does. Okay, we gotta say some lahi to them. But I don't know how far we're gonna get today, essentially, but we'll see. It's probably not going to be too horribly far, but we'll probably get somewhere. I don't really think I'm going to do too many dailies. Like, I could do my custom deliveries and stuff, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Right now, I feel like progressing in the story because it's been a minute, and I kind of really enjoyed doing the story last time we did it on stream because it's very chill. Like, yeah, it is a lot of reading, but like, if you get past the reading, it's kind of chill to just like sit back and relax and watch and read the story. Very relaxing. Did you guys see the drama with Honkai Star Rail? With the dude, not the dude that you think, Sunday's voice actor. I don't know why he did that. Like, that was a horrible decision to make. Like, obviously don't support awful people, but if you're gonna support awful people, maybe don't argue for them on subreddits that are like part of your career, and maybe just keep it to yourself a little bit. Because he got dropped from like some other game that he was gonna be in. I honestly don't think Hoyoverse is gonna do anything about him in particular. I think that with the other dude, it's still kind of up in the air. It probably takes like some finalizing, which is why we haven't heard anything about it. And because they were really on top of Tainari, relatively. I mean, it did take them a little bit for Tainari too, but You gotta cover yourself before you fire people like that. That's just business. So I think they're gonna get rid of him, but I guess we don't know because the character's not even out yet. So they're probably just trying to like move stuff around behind the scenes. Hello, welcome Avery, welcome back to another stream. I kind of want to change his outfit. Let's change it up. Okay, which one should we do? Where's the butlery? The butlery is like a classic. They hate me. Where's that butlery barding? See, I'll show you guys after I get him all dressed up. And see, look, he's got the little tray of sweets on him, like a little high tea tray. Isn't that so cute? I spent real money on this. This is the only Chocobo Glamour I have ever spent actual money on because I saw someone else using it and I was like, I need this in my life. You're on a train? Jeez, that's so fun. I've never ridden a train before. They seem scary. Okay, let's turn these in. And then, I don't... Oh, wait. Nah, I'll do that after the stream. I always say that. I always say I'll do it after the stream. But y'all, you know what I'm gonna do after the stream? I am going to spend the next 20 billion years of my life playing Fortnite. Why? Because Alice Lexa cannot possibly handle not being level 200 on the Fortnite Battle Pass. But I seem to have a bit of a conundrum. What is that conundrum, you might be wondering? I'm really far behind. Like, really far behind. And so I'm gonna have to play it every day a lot, which is kind of a bummer because today's supposed to be bookstore day, and I mean it still is gonna be bookstore day, but like it's gonna be bookstore and then come home and play Fortnite. I'm almost done with Good Omens too. Yay! I was gonna make like the next members only stream sort of like tea time and talking about our books, but I want to finish Good Omens first. But I'm not gonna do that anymore because we're gonna watch Interview with the Vampire instead. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm trying to change up the membership a little bit again because you know I have a couple days off in a row, and every single time that I've got like a couple days off in a row, my motivation gets really like up there. Like I feel extra motivated. So we'll see how long that lasts. I'm really trying to stop like having these bursts of motivation and be a bit more consistent. It has been a while. Dang, welcome back, welcome back. I was like, that name was a bit familiar. But welcome back to another stream. So I'm thinking the membership is gonna be more of like the clubby sort of situation. Like I always do just chatting streams for the members only streams, so might as well give it a common like theme or topic, but I haven't entirely decided yet. So we'll see. Game morning. Maybe I'll find a woman at the bookstore. Y'all, honestly, that's kind of why I go out so much. Is because they always say, if you want someone, you gotta meet them in real life. But people are very averse to talking to people in public. And like, I don't talk to people in public, but if someone were to talk to me, I wouldn't be mad about it. But some people are like legitimately angry at the thought of someone having the audacity to utter any word, no matter the context or meaning to them. And I find that a bit scary because like, please calm yourself a little bit. But I don't know, because I ordered these earrings and they haven't come in yet. And how am I supposed to get a girl without the earrings, you know? So that's my conundrum. Like, I don't know what to do. Nahanshe should be here soon. We're lucky to have you to spur him into action, Ine, and while our methods may appear rather blunt to you, wait until... I assume it's Nahanshe. All of these voices that I've just been avoiding pronouncing in my head. Voices, names, and words. Speaks before you judge us. Wait quietly and hear his answer. Okay guys, I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna read all of this dialogue for y'all. So essentially he's like a new soldier and they're like training him, but he was disrespectful, so they were like stopping disrespectful. I don't know why you make us wait so long, Nahanshe, but I hope whatever you found was worth it. I spoke with the eldest Hanu in your village. He told me the story of the Dawn Servant's visit and the destruction of the Kiksai's likeness. The whole story. I wish it was voice acted so I could just hear it once and then I'll be good. But trying to like read it, I don't know why it doesn't compute in my brain properly. I seem as he, particularly the head of reason, was filled with anguish at the sight and offered his deepest apologies. To make amends, he devised a way to assemble an even more robust figure from the remains of the previous one. His work was done overnight, and the head of resolve called upon the whole village to celebrate their newfound peace for the first time in a long while. Ihihana commenced, and the Dawn Servant was chosen to ride the sacred float. After the festivities, the Dawn Servant said that when he finally established a unified nation in Tyrol, he wanted a motif representing Kiksai to be among those used in his soldiers' uniforms. He declared that different tribes can forge friendships so long as they open their hearts to one another, that his nation would be one where peoples of all stripes could live in harmony. His soldiers would become a symbol of that promise. I'm a little unmotivated to read too, just because, like, I'm a busy person, so every time I'm reading my book, I'm like, dang, I'm not done with the Fortnite Battle Pass. Oh, so then I have to go do that. But it's fine, I'll get there, guys. I'll get there. I've never failed before, and I'm not gonna fail this time. So, you can learn for yourself after all, but you should have come here with that knowledge already seared into your memory. Yeah, you suck. I know, I have no excuse for my ignorance and the petulance born from it. This experience has taught me so many things. And now, with full knowledge of this history, I'm filled with a much greater sense of purpose than before. I feel more keenly than ever that my duty as Landsguard is to serve every corner of Tyrol. But to fulfill that duty, we must have our equipment, so please, I beg of you, entrust the feathers to me in good faith. There's the feathers in that little box. There's never a story with a sad ending in this game. Everything always works out. He'll be a fine soldier, don't you agree, Lanu Hanu? This is 14, this is the online one. Yes, indeed, that was quite the moving display. My feathers were standing up straight. Thank you for looking after Nahanshe during his growth, Ine. I changed back to a dragon too, I don't know. I mentioned it last stream, but look how cute she is. I love her so much. This is the original. That's why her name's Ine Kanchi, because like I like to do like the lore accurate names, and she's from the East place. I think it's based on Japan. I don't think it's based on like China. I think it's Japan. Kugane, or like a blend, I guess. But she lives in that area. So it was a little weird running around as a cat girl being Ine Kanchi, because the Mikote have their own like naming conventions that are completely different. My growth? What are you talking about? Why, this was all a performance to guide you along the path to becoming a worthy Landsguard. Your rite of passage is complete. Yay! You know what this means? What does this mean? What could it possibly mean? It means, my friends, that we are gonna be able to go back to the main story quest. So, my superiors weren't pulling one over on me. They were worried about me. I didn't realize my conduct was so concerning. Tell them what you told us, and their concerns will vanish. You'll be welcomed back with open arms. But before you do that, aren't there more places to visit, more materials to collect? We Hanu aren't the only people who love teaching lessons. Please, I don't want to think about that now. I was worried sick enough imagining what would happen if I couldn't get the feathers. Well, you've earned a bit of rest. Return to Alkanu, and we'll deliver the feathers to you after the priestess has blessed them. That part, at least, was no ruse. Because they tricked him. If you don't mind, I'd like to go to Kazanuaki. I feel I should offer one more prayer to Kiksai. Very well. Ine, why don't you wait at Okanu? I'll bring the feathers, and I'd like to speak with you once more before you go. Yay! I'm trying to get all of the ether currents in like a timely manner too, but it's kind of hard. I don't know how the compass works, okay? I thought the compass was like the closest one, but surely there's a closer one than all the way over there, right? I don't know. So maybe it's just like the next one in order. I have no idea. I feel like it's just random spots at this point. Should you? Oh, if you've got the free time, why not? Okay, because right now we just gotta use the motorcycle for everything. Hello, Lanu Hanu. Is this the last quest? I think so, because it had like the rewards. Now that I read passages behind us, allow me to offer my thanks for all your help. I would also offer my apologies for making you party to our little deception. I would have told you everything, but I don't think that ending would have been quite so effective if I did. I agree, and I'm grateful things went the way they did. The lessons I learned here will guide me as I become acquainted with all of Tyrell's people. Speaking of which, the next leg of my journey awaits. May we meet again. We probably will. That's why I like to do all of these quests like as soon as they pop up, because these people will show up again. Like, they always come back. Only 500 bucks. I mean, I'll take it. It's fine. It's fine. No crash. Do you like give me a play? Genshin Impact or Roblox. I don't know. I feel like those are two very popular games. No, Kaboom. I want to get a motorcycle in real life, but I'm also scared because, like, I don't want to die. But I feel like it would be really cool if I had a motorcycle. Like, I would feel so fancy. Wouldn't y'all feel fancy if you had a motorcycle? I think you would. Okay. What? But yeah, I'm a little worried about, like, so. Hello, Clement. Wait, that's my bank. 1 second, let me mute. They were calling me about my car's title. I just got a car, guys. And apparently they didn't have all the paperwork, so she just called and asked me a couple questions about it. I was like, why is my bank calling me at this hour? Glad we got that squared away. Look at us. And the contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. A Hello Kitty motorcycle? Oh, that would be so cute. Okay, guys, any new side quests? No new side quests. Voice act! Voice act! Aw, man! You can always tell when it's gonna be voice acted because they do like different camera angles and stuff. We've now won keystones from both the Feet of Reeds and the Feet of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Galul Jaja's journey as presented in Saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. Like Kryl said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yakoi is in the upper reaches of Urkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around through Kazamauka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then! Let's head there right now! I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Dungeon time! I think. Hello, welcome to the stream! Dungeon time. The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement collapsed in the storm. I saw that. What are we to do then? And I'm doing quite well. I hope you're doing well as well. There's an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. What do I prefer? Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. The voice acted cutscenes. It's okay, guys. I'm the voice actor now. Except I have one voice. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachu Meki Meki. And a good person to know. Want to come along? Let's go then. Which one? I like Aaronville. Aaronville is my man, but Wuklamat's kind of my woman too, but she's like a lion, so also like, that's so weird, because I'm not a furry, but I also don't want to make the assumption that furries are into stuff like that, because I don't really know anything about furries, but she's pretty cute. I like her little like smile, and the hair on her arms is very cute. It reminds me of my baby boy. Ready? The markets of Wachu Meki Meki are to the east on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Let's go! But she's just so cute, and I like her hair. I like how it's tall in the middle. But I like Aaronville's voice and like his demeanor. It's very cute. I'm not gonna stop here. Should I stop here? I never stop at these little conversation points. I'm just kind of like brute forcing my way through. Maybe I should. What's she gotta say to me? This is Auntie's Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely T-Soul. If you're after the best tacos in Tuliyolal, this place sits at the top with blackberritea. I don't know if I pronounced the X. I don't know. I don't know grammar or words or anything like that. Oh lordy. Ropley! Or Ropley. I don't know. Hello, sir! Voice act? Anthropomorphic animals, but not, they don't like... Oh no. Furries are pretty cool though. I like the fursuits. I always say if I wasn't a VTuber, I'd probably be a furry. But you know, you can only spend so much money before you're like, maybe I should just stop and be fine with what I've got. So like, I'm not gonna buy a fursuit, but if I were rich and had like infinite money, I probably would. That's probably the direction my life would go. But at least for right now, that's not really something that's rational. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine morning? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Not buy, buff. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Or something like that. I think I can fix it. She's gonna lie. She's not gonna tell him. You stand among Tyrell's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail, because they got alpacas here. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Ine, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought she might have reason to visit Wachu Meki Meki sooner or later. Oh! I want to make VTuber models, but I can't draw, so I gotta learn how to draw first. It's a work in progress. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, a humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Ine. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. Oh, it's a man. A man I've never seen before. Oh, but she's seen him before? Who's the man? I don't remember seeing the man. Ah, there's the man. I can see myself improving already, but I think it's still gonna take quite a bit of time. I definitely feel like it gets easier as you go and like as you learn. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Did I meet a jewelry maker on the voyage over? Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fanjin Tane. Yes, that was his name. Was it? You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That's a little mean. That's a little rude. That is to say, maybe he's just here to buy something. Why'd they chase him away like that? And we're no closer to solving that enigma. Why do we care? He's just a man. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link Pearl if you find him first. Well, now we're chasing him? That's a little mean of us. The game is Final Fantasy XIV. PNG tubers? I have a PNG tuber. It was made by this person that I'm mutuals with, but I haven't talked to them in a really hecking long time because I have a really bad habit of being mutuals with people and talking to them like we're gonna be friends, and then I just run away because I fear commitment and also talking to people on the internet. But they're really cool. It's Astral Arts. They made me the most beautiful PNG tuber, and I love it so much. It was more of like a personal thing rather than something that's gonna get a lot of views because I just really hecking wanted one. But it's amazing and gorgeous. If you go, there's a card linked in the description somewhere. It's kind of janky, honestly, but the PNG tuber, there's like pictures of it on there. Because I don't actually have her on this computer. She's on the other computer. But man, they did the best job ever. And I love it. Maybe I should send them a message and be like, hey, let's play Fortnite together. Oh, Fox Gas Mask would be like hardcore. That'd be kind of fancy. Like edgy. Cook! Where's he at? Sir? I feel like either they put them on the very middle or in the edges of the circle. But where is he? Sir, where are you? Where could he be? I don't see him. Oh, I guess I didn't check over here, did I? Sir? That's not him. That's just a dude. Hi, dude. Sir? Sir, where is he at? Am I just blind? I thought for sure he would be somewhere in here. But he's gonna be like glowing or have like a little marker over his head. So we'll know. We don't have to like look for the names or anything. But where is he? I don't see him up here. Where did he go? What? Okay, he's gotta be down here somewhere. There's no way he's up there. It's gotta be somewhere down here. But where? Wait. There's a dude over there. It's him. We found him. He's hiding pretty good. Jeez. Are you okay, sir? You were conversing with Master Robley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we, on the ship? I suppose. I mean, I don't remember, but it's been a while since I've been doing the quests. Oh, I love fennec foxes. They're so cute. You found him? Good. I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Robley or not? No. Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? Oh, he's sad. I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not! I'm sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. Why is she harassing this man? Hello, welcome. Oh, I'm glad that you enjoy, like, the calm chat. I try to keep things pretty chill here. You are too kind, so be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolol, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ul'dah, Ashdame's Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. That's a little dramatic. Look at her face. Alright then, you offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. That's a little dramatic. And your top 3 vampires, who are your other ones? My top vampire is Lestat. And I don't really have any other ones. So I'll put Lestat and then myself. That's my tier list. There's only 2 on it. And well, when you put it that way, he's calling her out. Because she's got sibling drama. There they are. The siblings. The drama. Ha 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 ha! Not me! I'm Rook Lamont, 3rd promise of Tuliolol. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. Remelia. I feel like that's familiar, but I don't know who that is. And I've never heard of the other one. Flandra Scarlet? I've never heard of that one, Remelia. But that's not a VTuber, is it? I feel like there's a VTuber named Remelia, but I don't know if they're a vampire, so it might be something else. And both of you, have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Scarlet Sisters? I have no idea who they are. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. That's right, guys. This is my therapy session now, but I'm not a therapist, so please don't sue me. But how can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? He's having a little moment. Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. Toho? Oh! I still haven't played Toho. I'm a failure! But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him... I'm sorry, I have to burp. My God. I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Y'all, this is so beyond off topic, but I think my AC's turned off and I'm hecking hot. So, I'm gonna go check that real quick. Because I am sweating. I'm back. I was right. My family and I have very different opinions of proper temperatures to keep in the house. And I think it also just like randomly resets. So it turns it up to like 80 degrees. Y'all, that's too hot. I like it at a nice 73 degrees, which is already like hecking hot for most people. I didn't know that it was common to keep houses at 68. That's like the most commonly accepted temperature from what I've seen online. Until I started like working and going to other places, and they always have it at like 68. So my family is very much like a 78 family. So I always turn it down to 73 or 74. And that's chilly. That's what I usually have. I turn it to 73 because it was too high and I'm hecking hot. But y'all, last time I did that, and last time I changed it, it broke. So I feel like if we pay that much money for a hecking AC, it shouldn't break if you change the temperature to something that's like acceptable. I don't know any Celsius, so I don't even know how to convert that for you. 80 is hecking hot. And 70 is socially acceptable. So yeah, I turned it down. So hopefully I can stop sweating so much. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. Like, I gotta play Fortnite, y'all, later. So I gotta have like a nice little atmosphere. 70 is still warmish. It kind of is, but I'm scared to break it. What is truly important. Yeah, when I was like younger, my parents told me that home air conditioning systems were unable to cool below 75 degrees, and if you ever turned it below 75, it would break because it would just run endlessly and never be able to like keep it cool. Y'all, that was the biggest lie I've ever been told in my life. Oh, sorry, Innate. I didn't mean to ignore you, but yes, I'm glad to see Fontaine is giving himself another chance. Side quests? No side quests. I can't help but wonder if he will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Roleplay. Probably not. But why do you care? Why are you harassing him and now you're chasing him? She's being a little overzealous with this one. Just a little bit. Yeah, they didn't like, I understand like not wanting your kids to adjust the AC and stuff because they'll probably like mess with it. But it's still like normal house temperatures. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. But that was in a different house though, and now I have a fancy one where there's like the AC is separate for like the different levels of the house. So my old house wasn't like that, but this one, so me and my brother just have like the entire upstairs part of the house, and that's like where we live, and then my mom has like the bottom level of the house. And so now they can't complain because they're not in it. Overwatch, I kind of want to play it again, but I'm scared because Overwatch is scary. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fontaine, and I'm a goldsmith from Ulda, faraway Eorzea. In faraway Eorzea. I really want to play it, but I'm scared because I know that I won't like it, but I think Juno is so cute, isn't she? I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachumeki. If you will have me, I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Deny him. Consider yourself hired. Wachumeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? That's a little forward. Yes, of course. Oh, that would be fun. Or I think Fortnite with members too. That would be fun too. I really want to start doing more for members, like for the member only streams, but I've been hecking busy and a little burnout and not really motivated to do anything like that, so I gotta do it, guys. So I'm pulling back on the streams a lot. As y'all have noticed, I'm trying to just do 3 a week instead of like every available moment that I have, and I can already feel that helping so much. And so I'll have more motivation to actually do things. Yay! I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. It's really helping with like keeping up with shorts and stuff too though. I didn't make one yesterday, but that's because yesterday I was gonna make one, so I sat. But before I was gonna make one, I was like, let me just watch my show a little bit. Let me just enjoy my show. And y'all, I watched the last episode. I finally finished season 2 of Interview with the Vampire, and oh my goodness! Oh, so then I was too emotional, y'all. I couldn't do it. There was nothing on my mind other than that season finale. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, it was so good. So, now I'm thinking about it again, y'all. I can't even believe it. I can't believe how good it was. Oh man, I thought I was gonna cry, but I've never legitimately cried for like a show like that. I've gotten close, but yeah, my baby boy was watching it with me. Oh, I'm gonna rewatch it today. My VTuber model, she was made by blackberritea on Twitter. The rigging was done by someone named Demon Boy V, but I don't know if they still do rigging, so I don't know if blackberritea still does rigging either. I don't know. They formed like a group and then they split up like after a couple months. So bits and pieces were worked on by different people, and I don't know if they still do that. But I know that blackberritea does still make models as far as I'm aware. So go check her out. What time do I go to bed? Like midnight? 1? But y'all have to remember that you can't hold it against me because I work late nights. So I get up really late. Except I have a meeting coming up. Do you know what time that meeting is? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess, because they're trying to assassinate me, I think. Me personally. 7:30 in the morning. You want me to get myself out of bed, drive hecking 40 minutes away from my home, to be somewhere at 7:30 in the morning? I can't even remember the last time I was awake at 7:30 in the morning. You want me to wake up at 6 in the morning? I'm gonna die. Like, that's just not gonna happen. And so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna die. Oh man, why did they do this to me? I hate them. But like, it's fine. It's fine, guys. Life is pain. But you were, had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much needed self-reflection. So I'll cope. I'll figure it out. I used to actually work from 6 in the morning to 8 at night. Every day. Every day. Every single day. I still wake up. I wake up at 8:30 right now. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Dungeon time. Maybe. I think so. But yeah, back when I worked in salons, the hours were literally insane. It was the worst job I've ever had in my life. Do you have my axe ready? I would hope so. Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Wachumeki artisan. Yeah, it was craziness. I mean, y'all, this is gonna sound really bad. Because it is really bad. Hold on, let me get out of this cutscene. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. So, well, good luck to you. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. Friends. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Erinville waiting. We wouldn't. We love Erinville. Okay, so they wanted us, like, the shift didn't start until hacking 7 o'clock. So we weren't clocked in for, like, the beginning. Because we had to be there earlier, right? But then we didn't, like, clock in until after. Which, we didn't do any, like, serious work-related tasks. But if you're required to be somewhere early like that, you should be clocked in. You know? And you should definitely be clocked in. Even if you're not doing anything, as long as you're required to be there, you should be on the clock. So that was ridiculous. I don't know why I did that. And then hacking, they would schedule me. My regular schedule was like 50 hours a week, but they told me, oh, you'll just randomly be allowed to go home early throughout the week to like keep it to 40 hours instead of the 50. Do you know how unhappy of a life that creates when you know that you only have one day off that week and you work all of these hecking long shifts and you never actually know what time you're gonna be getting off work? You can never ever have any plans for anything because you're always gonna be at work unless they just decide they don't need you that day. But that's ridiculous. Like, you can never actually plan for anything. And that was awful. And working that job was so bad for my mental health that I walked out. I quit. I told them that, like, I hated them a little bit. I said, this job sucks. Because it did suck. It was awful. And they were supposed to be like, oh, we're family. We all love it here. Y'all, I don't love it here. It's not a good family to be in. Literally, that's the one where on my very first day, they brought me like donuts and stuff to celebrate me starting. So I was like, oh, wow, dang, these are some pretty cool people. And then the owner, okay, so there was like this wall, right? But it was like, it had a big cutout in it, right? So I'm sitting on one side of the wall and they're sitting on the other side, and like I'm looking at them, I can see them, and they're talking about me by name. And the owner was telling this other random girl who worked there about how bizarre I was and how weird I was, and it's like, girly pop, like, what's wrong with you? So I should have quit on the spot, but I didn't want to, so I stuck it out for a couple months. But yeah, it was so bad. It was so bad. Jeez, 5 a.m. to 3 p.m.? Oh, that's a long shift. 6 days a week? That's a lot. Wait, is that a long shift? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, it is a long shift. Jeez. Bye-bye. Yeah, I hated it. And I was a streamer at the time too. That was when I was first like getting my VTuber model and everything. So I could never stream because I would get home, but I would get home at like 9 p.m. and I would be exhausted. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? You'll be back. Ah, okay. Look there. That is my big plan. Boat! What is that? What is that? Manatee. It's a punatee. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpacas, now punatees. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as a guide then. Wait, because we're getting beast tamers, right? Wait, is that why they're talking about animals? But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat? Well, I took you for someone who's up to the challenge. Was I wrong? She said she was up to it. Aaronville's my man. Look at how cute he is. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kazumaoka rowed these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory, but the vessels see little use with Terrell now at peace, and so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. Well, how do we get out there? You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Ew. Kawana! He's here, but he was mean to us! Traveling up the river, I presume? Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking this contest alone. He's not gonna win. He's too side character coded for that. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been... What? No! Don't pit me against Thancred! Thancred's my original man! You can't do this to me! We ain't enemies! I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholark, who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise has specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology, which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few, the nation of Tulialal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianger at times, but is surprisingly. That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. America has trains, but they're mostly just for, like, resource transportation, aren't they? I don't really see a lot of passenger trains in America. Wait, I have one question before you leave. It's raining, but the rain's so relaxing. Why no? Quana and Wuklamat are vying for the throne as Quana's entourage. Does that mean you resolve to defeat all his opponents, including us? How rude of him! We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Quana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. I don't know if it's Kona or Koana. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. It's okay, we're better. Because he's fighting against me, and I'm better than him. I thought you were taking a boat. Whose boat is that? Even if even you had been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. Oh! That's crazy! I didn't know that! It's true that I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Aaronville has chosen for us. He's better than Thancred. Leave the handling of the profanity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. Oh, how exciting! Are you gonna buy a lot of merchandise? That's my favorite part of conventions. And then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Aaronville just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. I don't like Cryo. Then Cryo will stand on guard with Ine. Ew! I'm sorry, Cryo. I'm a hater. I'll keep Aaronville company, then with my blade I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. She's not a child, she's like a grown woman. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. I don't know why every single one, like every single expansion starts with a boat dungeon these days. Did Endwalker have a boat dungeon like that? I feel like it probably did. We're just always on a boat. Let the hunt begin. Ugh, I don't like her. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pull up the wiki real quick. Because, my friends, I have a preference for knowing the mechanics. Ihuikatumu. No way, Ms. Tech's back? I thought she quit, not gonna lie, because she didn't post for like all of Endwalker. Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna read you guys the mechanics. Are you ready? Back here now. The first boss. Hold on, let me start the queue first, actually. 'Cause I think it'll be fast, but I don't know how fast. Okay, yeah, no, 14 minutes. Jeez. Party-wide magical damage he's gonna do. Then he's gonna do a telegraphed AoE. We don't have to pay attention to anything telegraphed because it's gonna be obvious. So we're basically just scanning for mechanics that are gonna be like actual mechanics. Okay. Okay, so it looks like that's all telegraphed. Summons untargetable ads. Each one will tether a market player. See, this is something important along with spawning in AoE. 2 players will be hit with large circle AoEs, 1 with a medium circle, and 1 with a conal. Spread out to avoid the overlap. Afterwards, the ads will become targetable. Okay, so just don't get hit. A telegraphed point blank AoE, and then 2 donut ones. Okay, that's fine. See, it's all telegraphed. Telegraphed. Ads will enlarge. Okay, it'll spawn untargetable red clots, blue clots, and green clots. They'll use metamorphosis and each turn into a targetable mimi clot ad, which should be killed. We can do that. The final boss is usually where things get a little crazy. Okay, it looks like it's not gonna be anything too bad. It's not gonna be anything too bad at all. You know what we're gonna do while we wait? Well, we're gonna make some tea. Okay, progress. That's what we need. I can make it. Yeah, because this tea is our recipe for riches. And now that I'm a level 100 crafter, I can just use this, which increases the quality all the way. Because if you turn it in high quality instead of regular quality, it gives you double the money. And that's what we need. Because I do need some better crafter gear just so that I can like not have to push these buttons so many times and make it so much faster, but it's already faster than doing like the whole 9 or 10 or 11 button macro. Oh, there's Project Sekai stuff! Oh, how exciting! Yes, this is amazing high quality tea. I'm gonna have to gather some more materials too. That's a problem for after I do a couple of these, just for the turn-ins. Because the last thing we want to do is let it like cap, because we get like 6 a day. And I'm not the closest ever to capping out on it, but I'm still getting up there, so I'm a little nervous. But it's so much faster to produce them now. Oh wait, I forgot that I had a macro for this. I forgot they updated it, so I don't actually have to push these buttons. Because it's the same, it's 4 whether you do intensive or whether you do groundwork. At least for right now, maybe in the future. So I made my own little macro real quick. So she's just gonna do it all by herself. And this is a legal macro too. It's not an illegal one because you can do like allowed macros in this game, which is really nice. And it's just like you can choose a set of skills to all play in a certain order. So this one's very basic, but very fast too. See, look how speedy this is. Now the longest part is just gonna be turning it in and collecting the materials. I suppose, here, let me pull up my team craft. Do y'all know what 69 times 3 is? It's 207. So we need 270. So let me add this, that way I can see how much stuff I actually need. That way I'm not just sort of going in blind. Like material wise. I'll just make 207 more, like it's fine. Okay, we're gonna need some more cinnamon. So that's gonna be at the North Shroud. Maybe I should play Project Sekai again, I don't know. I got the Amazon Fire tablet recently as a early gift for my birthday. So I wanted it because it's got a glass screen and Kindles have a not glass screen. They've got a plastic screen. So I'm nervous about bringing my Kindle out and about. So that's why I wanted to pick up one of those. And I really love it, but I don't know if I can play games like that on there. Because it's a bit laggy. Okay guys, we're gonna watch the cutscene. But we gotta say hi to our fellow players as well. Party. Hi. Birthday's earlier in the year. Oh, mine's in just a couple weeks. I'm so excited, guys. and I don't work on my birthday, so I've got the day off. Yeah, I do definitely prefer reading on my Kindle, but that's why I'm so nervous to take it out, because it's my baby. I love it so much. So my purse tablet is the Fire tablet. And I got a little pink case for it, but it's like a pink case that covers the front, you know? That way it like keeps the screen protected when it's in my purse, but it has a clear back, so I can still put my stickers in there. The new magnification is fantastic. And I love it so much. And the new like AoE combo wombo in general. Oh wait, I thought it would mean that ability. Apparently not. That's okay. I wish that we had like procs and stuff for AoEs. But you know, it's fine. It's fine, we've got something. A coffin themed carrying case, that would be so cute! I need more vampire-like accessories. I quite like the vampire aesthetic. Ever since I was a hairstylist though, all of my clothes have been completely black. And I didn't realize that it was a weird thing to like wear all black, because it's not really a weird thing, is it? Until someone made a comment about it at the grocery store, and I was like, oh, that is one of those situations where it's kind of like, why are you talking to me? Because usually I don't mind talking to people in public, because you know, I'm not weird like that. Like, I don't really have a problem with it. Not that it's weird to like not be okay with it, but like, I'm not gonna freak out if someone talks to me in public. But making rude remarks about the clothes I'm wearing just seems a little odd. And so like, I don't know why you gotta say that. But I wish I could find a person. I wish I could find a girl at the bookstore. Like all of the people on the internet seem to. But I don't know. Dang, why is he brake checking us? Hello, sir. Why don't we back off? Why are we riding him? I guess it does go both ways. It's fine. It's fine, we're bad people. I like how the Embolden gives like that little off-global cooldown too. Oh, cinema roll! I love cinema roll! My favorite one is Pochaco though. I'm wearing a Pochaco hoodie right now because I just got out of bed. So I'm still in my bedtime clothes, as per usual. I mean, sometimes I'm already like ready for the day by the time the stream time rolls around. But today wasn't that. Today really wasn't that situation. I kind of just crawled out of bed right before the stream. But see, that's why I have my stream so early in the morning too, because if I didn't have it at like 11, then I would probably stay in bed until like 1 p.m. Because I love scrolling through social media, guys. I'm a bad person. This is a crime. Can't we like report him for this? Why would they want him as our leader? Well, I mean, we made it, did we not? So, like, it's fine. He's already over here. I'm gonna... Wait, are you a woman? She's already over here. So I'm assuming that she knows something. Yay! Oh, it looks so fancy over here. The new graphics are gorgeous in this game, though. I love them. Right after Full Mocha? Oh! I've never watched them before because I don't really watch live streams, but they seem very cute. I like the donut thing that went down. I don't know all of the details of the whole donut debacle, but I saw that they went to like Mr. Donut or something in Japan, and they got like a specific type of donut, and it caused like this whole thing. I thought that was pretty funny. But they seem very nice. Fuji Ruffian, is that their fan name? Sounds familiar. Ooh! 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 Let me cast! That expired. That was a lot just thrown at me. That was really rude of it. We're good, we're fine. We lived. Your phone's dying. Ah, thank you for stopping by. You better go charge your phone. Okay, I'm just gonna stand. Stop it! Get away from me! Get away from me! That was quite rude. Okay, so now we can kill the ads? Okay, someone else can handle that. I'm a caster. I got time. Beautifully executed. We're doing quite a good job with this boss despite like being a little hectic. Especially for casters. Jeez. My item level is probably a little low for these people though, because I imagine a lot of people have already finished the storyline. But that's okay. Lordy. Okay. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Okay, so is that one gonna do like the conical? The donut? Not conical. Yeah. I feel like we're doing pretty good damage though. Oh, we're second on the enmity list. How exciting! That means that according to the game, I'm doing the most damage other than tank. And of course, there's different factors that like go into it. I don't know. I don't use third-party programs because they're not allowed in this game, despite what some people like to say. So I can't know the true nature of the damage I'm dealing. Okay, what level is this? 92? Okay, good. Wait, I was gonna say, yeah, I know I did that. Oh man, what is today though? Today's what, Hecking Wednesday? I'm a bit behind, y'all. I'm trying to be more on top of these. But I'm trying to be more on top of everything. Right now, the number one thing I need to focus on is the Fortnite Battle Pass. Because, like, non-negotiable. I need to get to level 200. Because I spent good money on that Fortnite Battle Pass with my Hecking Crew subscription. So I can't let it just sit and not get completed. And forever be banned from having certain colors of these accessories. But y'all, it's just so hard to finish. I think I'm gonna buy the level up pack again. Usually I do. But I'm kind of on the fence with this one because it's a bit more ugly. Like, I bought ugly ones before, but this one is really hecking ugly. Just not my type of skin. It's more of a meme skin, which y'all already know that I do not really care for them. I like the cute girly pop skins. So I think I might just wait and use my crew V-Bucks in August to get it, since it'll still be going on. Like in August. Hello? What is this? I ain't never climbed a ladder before. That's crazy. That way I don't have to spend like extra money on it. But still hurts. That was way before my time. I'm a chapter 4, last season of chapter 4 person. That's when I started my Fortnite journey. Okay, are we gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go forwards. Oh yay, I can need these! Wait, but what's the item level? 650? I think that's better than what I've got. Oh, it's been so long since I've gotten to upgrade my gear. How exciting! It's been forever. I'm not gonna put it on yet though because I want to look cute. It's just a zombie game? Jeez, I remember that. Fortnite Save the World or whatever. I wish that I had the founder account though, because the fact that they get like free V-Bucks for life is pretty insane to me. Like, that's absolutely insane. Cause don't they get like the weeklies or whatever give V-Bucks in Save the World, right? As long as you've got a founder account. Oh, I wish I had that. That would be crazy. I didn't play Fortnite until I played it once. It was way before they added a bunch of stuff. There were still like campfires that you used to heal. I don't know if that's still a thing. I don't play build mode. But I didn't really care for it, so I just never played it again. I think I played it way back, and that was during like the founder period maybe. So like, I'm a little sad that I didn't just get Save the World just to have it. Just to see. Because that would have been crazy. Yeah, it was a long time ago. And there was no swimming because all of the water was like too shallow or something. It was forever ago. I love Fortnite so much. I'm trying to get good at it though. Like, I'm trying to focus more on being good at the game rather than just playing for the quests and stuff. Okay, these guys are all aimed certain directions. I feel like over here looks pretty safe. Because there's like nothing aimed over here. Yeah. I'm trying to learn not to like follow these other people around so much because like I don't think they actually know where to go. And it's gotten me killed many a times before. Run! Okay, I made it. That's scary. See, we've got it. Oh, then why don't you get a PC? That way you can play it. I guess PCs are really expensive. Can't really just go out and get one, can you? If I didn't build my PC with like birthday money and stuff from when I was a kid, I wouldn't simply not have a PC. Because it is very much not something that's in my budget now. But luckily that's not the case. So I really hope that nothing goes wrong with my computer ever, because I won't be able to afford to fix it. But so far it's been smooth sailing. I mean, my streaming PC is kind of... She has a little bit of trouble, but she's still okay. She's still kicking. A little bit. She's doing her best. But that one, I can keep the show going without the streaming PC. It'll just be a little bit more laggy, a little more latency. But if my gaming PC were to fail, I would be very sad. Because that's the important one. Yay! Okay guys, now we got one more boss! Another ladder! This is a pretty cute dungeon. It's been so long since I've done a new dungeon. It's been so long since the new dungeon came out. I guess I did just do the raids in like the alliance raids and stuff, but that's different. That's a different vibe. And the alliance raids are crazy though. I love the story form in Endwalker. Wait, I thought we were waiting for longer. I was trying to get a soda. It's okay. I'll cope. I'll live. I'll make it. Yo, I gotta go to the grocery store too. I'm out of food, but I just don't feel like it. I kind of feel like just going to Chick-fil-A instead. But then, yo, I would have to eat inside because I'm not gonna go there and then go home and then go to the bookstore, right? So, but I've never eaten inside of a fast food restaurant all by myself before. Like, I know that you can do it, like, it's not illegal, it's not a crime, but I've never really eaten out in public by myself. So I might feel a little awkward doing that. But that's okay. So maybe I will do that. I'll go have myself a nice little treat. And then I'll go buy my book. Yeah, a grocery stream would be very location revealing. Maybe if I ever go on like vacation and gotta buy like some snacks or something, y'all can come with me. And also, I'm really not the type to like walk through stores and stuff on my phone. I don't know, it just freaks me out a little bit. And so like the thought of just talking to myself, well, talking to y'all, but also to myself while running through a grocery store. Oh, very ominous, isn't it? VR chat. No way, I have a VR headset, guys, so I can play VR chat, except I don't have a model for VR chat. I would like to get a 3D model. That's like my next VTuber goal, but that's gonna be quite a few years out unless I magically get rich and famous and have enough money to buy something like that. You guys gotta let me finish college and get an adult job, and then I'll be able to afford all of these things. Until then, Alice is broke. Don't pull a Fillion. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna get a model that I actually have the rights to, and I'm not gonna make a horribly racist remarks. Don't worry. We will not go the way of Fillion. Not here. I don't know why. I mean, I guess she does invoke the strategy where if you have a lot of controversy, honestly, sometimes the best thing to do is just ignore it, and that really is what she does, and it's worked out for her pretty well. But that doesn't make her a better person. But the number one thing that I see with, like, especially VTubers, whenever there's any sort of controversy going around about them, they say too much about it, where sometimes it's better to just keep your mouth shut. But also, maybe just be a decent person to begin with, and don't be awful. The apex predator. He looks a little goofy. Yeah, that was very rude of her. I don't know why she did that. And then she didn't even pay for the model, y'all. She stole it from one of those. Apparently there's like worlds on VR chat where you can steal models or something. Or they like, other people stole them and made them available for you to use like on those worlds. I don't really know the ins and outs of VR chat. But apparently she made a live stream. I mean, not really apparently, because she said it explicitly in the live stream that she didn't pay for it. And I just think that's very scummy. But yeah, I think that especially after the whole like Good Smile, because that's a big hacking company. I think after that whole debacle, she's probably gonna get something. Some sort of something coming back to her for that. Okay, I don't know how that worked, but we were in a safe zone. So are the safe zones like where he landed? I think so, maybe? Somewhere in that area? I mean, it's not that big of a deal if we don't know all the mechanics. The worst thing that could happen is we die in a video game and mildly inconvenience some random people that we will literally never see again in our life. So it's really not that big of a deal. I used to be so nervous about not knowing mechanics or anything. Oh, dang! I hope your first live stream goes amazingly. I'm sure it will. Remember, you gotta stick with it. Stick with it and then you'll succeed. But if you start to not enjoy it, then don't stick with it. Because when it comes down to it, the most important thing is that you enjoy what you're doing. Yes, I'm sure you'll have an amazing time. I still remember my first live stream. So nostalgic. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, we made it. Did that cast go off? I think so. It's hard to tell. It's okay, we missed, we missed. We dodged it. Yes. It took me a long time to get comfortable on stream too. But I'm sure you'll do amazing in art stream. Oh, how fun! I think art streams are pretty nice because they always give you something to look at on the screen that's gonna be like interesting, you know? I'm scared. Owie. This is what I do. Ah! I don't know where to stand. I'm a caster. I can't do this. Oh, dang. I'm dead, caster. That's okay. I lived. I lived. I survived. I survived this cruel torment. Is this a safe zone? Yeah. Wah! We're fine. I don't like how it like automatically turns you. I wish it didn't do that, but like I understand why it does that to like face you towards the enemy. But I really wish it wouldn't do that sometimes because like when I'm running, but I want to cast while I'm running, I do a lot of clicky casts that I use my mouse for. So it makes it a bit hard. I'm doing my best, guys. We're almost there. We did it! Yay! There he goes. Deceased. We've done it. I used to be scared to watch the cutscenes too because I was like, oh no, I'm mildly inconveniencing people, but like, it's part of the game. They can cope. They all left. What'd I get? I got a lot of stuff. Yay! Okie dokie. And 2 commendations! You always get the most whenever you're the last person to leave because some people just like sprint out. Voice act? Voice act? I need to get a drink. I can't do this. I can't just keep talking and talking and talking.
As far as we can go.
Thank you, Diplomat. Thank you for your service.
We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
What do you mean we have to head back? Why would we just turn around after all that?
Hey! Everyone all right?
Oh, yay! That's why, because they stay behind. I don't really care for fighting games. Fighting games are too hard. They make me mad. They make me very salty, and I'm just not very good at them. I thought I would enjoy them, so I bought one to like try it. I was worried we might not catch up to you. Are you done talking, Alice? Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yakhoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon? Yeah, I tried Street Fighter, and then I tried the one with Geralt in it, and I couldn't do it, y'all. Not for me. Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. It looks so short down there. We made it! Ah, thank you. I'm glad you like my character. I just designed her. Because she was a cat, but not anymore. Falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. I did change her up a little bit because this isn't the original Ine Kanchi. I changed her eyebrows and her jaw. Yes, amazing. Now please let me off. Because she had the jaw option that I used before the character update that they did, like the graphics update, it was really, really wide and it made her cheeks look really puffy, and I didn't really care for that. And because I wanted her to have a more of a slender face, but I just decided like 3 times. No more boats. So I ended up going with one that had a really recessive chin, and I did not like her recessive chin, but they seem to have like made her face a little bit more proportional now. Oh, you're not all right. And so I changed the jawline. That way she's got a little bit more of a defined jawline than the original. And I think she looks quite cute now. I should be surprised if she was, even without the nausea. We're all spent. There's a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Wooklamat? We can rest along the way, too. I can't say that word. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mewl and moan like a sick kitten. She'll be fine. But y'all, if I go to the bookstore, I'm gonna want to buy a candle. And I don't have money for a candle, but this candle that I got, y'all, oh my goodness, I got the Dark Academia scent. It smells so scrumptious. I thought vanilla was my favorite scent until I got this. She's fine, really. I don't know what these words mean though. What is this? Oh, okay, so it's leather and ode, and I just googled what ode is. It says pronounced, and then it's like Arabic lettering, so I don't know how to pronounce it because I don't know what those letters mean. Maybe it's odd? I'm not sure. Anywho, apparently it's like an oil from tree resin. And it mixed with leather. Y'all, it is hecking scrumptious. I love it so much. The other one I got, it's okay. The other one I got was the Enemies to Lovers scent, which is vanilla and orchid and jasmine. But this one is hecking amazing. I love it. So maybe I'll look for like a perfume that smells like it. It says it's a very popular scent in Islamic culture, so I imagine that means that there are perfumes with it. Oh, but it says that it's incredibly rare and to be used in fragrance, and it's like super hecking expensive. The most expensive raw material on the planet! No wonder it was $26. No wonder. No wonder it was so hecking expensive. Okay, I'm not gonna complain about the price anymore. But yeah, this is the most scrumptious candle I have ever had in my life. It's burning up so quickly though because I just always have it going. Oh, I love it. Maybe I'll just buy a second one, why not? Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. It's from the, oh no, it says anecdote candles for Barnes & Noble. I kind of want to see what other flavors they have. Because I do have points. Wait! I have $15 in Barnes & Noble cash. I can buy a candle. We're gonna look at the scents after this cutscene. But Cryle, You what? Oh wait, I shouldn't be mean to her, sorry. That was the wrong tone to use. Looting on others is oh wait, but that's, oh no, I said the mean thing. Oh no, I said leaning, not leading others. Okay, good. I'm not like calling her out. I'm a nice person, I'm not a mean person. You as well, Ine? Yeah. I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. She's learning. Yeah, I'm a little worried about Barnes & Noble cash though, just because like it's attached to my phone number, obviously, and I'm a little paranoid because it's a problem with Ulta. I've seen it on the Ulta subreddit and stuff. So I imagine it's a problem with the other stores where, guys, it doesn't expire. None of the Barnes & Noble money expires, so I could save it forever. But someone could just use my phone number and steal it all. So I think I'm gonna take that off of there and then just get the physical card. That way I have to scan it in order to use the points, since I am trying to save up like quite a bit of Barnes & Noble cash. I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. This is not the time for a long, deep, emotional cutscene. I'm thinking about candles, Muklamont. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Okay, yay, good, cool, let me out, free me. My mind has already wandered away from Final Fantasy XIV. It's time to talk about candles, and then it's time for me to go and get something to eat and then go to the bookstore. And maybe record a short before I go. Ah! Okay, wait. I'm gonna start traveling and like go collect the aetherite because I am planning on just quitting now. Why isn't there a two-factor? There is, and I have it on, but it's not for like the it's not for using it, you know? Peppered Rose and Cedar, the anti-hero. Check availability. But where's my store? This is hi Alice. Wait, it's not available? Hey. Oh, this one must be online only. Because it's not available in any stores. I just want a candle. Why is this one called Be Your Own Sugar Daddy? I don't want to be my own sugar daddy. I don't got enough money for something like that. Stream almost over? Kind of. It's more of a just chatting portion now because we're thinking about candles. What does it smell like? Floral? That's a bad word. I don't know. When I was younger, I thought that they weren't allowed to put naughty, like, swears or anything. Not naughty, but I thought they weren't allowed to put like swear words on things like that. I'm definitely learning. The Book of Bill? Wait. I've never seen Gravity Falls. But I saw this on TikTok. They got a new Gravity Falls book. If that's something you're into. But I don't think I'm gonna read a book that's not a romance. I kind of want like a horror romance, but also gay, because those are the best ones. But I want it to be like scary, but also gay, and not like dark romance, because I don't really care for dark romance. I feel like that's a little too specific. I don't want it to be like a romance book. I want it to be a scary book. A scary book, like a horrifying, traumatizing, thrilling book. But also gay. You know? Because I'm reading Good Omens right now. And it's not exciting enough, and it's not gay enough, so I just don't enjoy it that much, because I love my gay romances. They're my favorite type of book, but I also love scary books. So if it's not one or the other, it's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to like get into it, because it's just a bit boring. It's just a bit boring. It has to either be like over the top romance or over the top scary. If it's just like a book, I don't enjoy it. I mean, most likely, if you can recommend it, I've read it. But by all means. Angsty? I don't know about angsty, because, like, that just upsets me. It makes me mad. I want them to just have a happy romance. And nothing by Alexis Hall. Me and Alexis Hall are on a break. Because husband material was garbage, and I'm traumatized. I do have a little bit of backlog though. Do you guys want to know my backlog? Hold on, let me grab my Kindle. Okay, so I expect no judgment, because I only read books completely blind. So if these are inappropriate, I apologize. I'm not recommending that you look up any of them if you're under the age of 18, because I just don't know the content of them. So I'm reading Good Omens right now. And then after Good Omens, I have Angels and Man. That's the second book for Angels Before Man. Angels Before Man was hecking amazing. Good Omens is great. I'm just not enjoying it as much. I think it might be because I watched the show, and it's one of those where the show is kind of like a one-to-one, at least for the very beginning. So there's no suspense. I already know everything that happens, so that makes it a bit less enjoyable, but I'm getting through it. So I have Angels Before Man. I am rereading a different series that I'll keep to myself, but it's really good. But I'll keep that one to myself because that one is a little bit more. That one is definitely 18 plus, so we'll just... I mean, Angels Before Man was 18 plus too, definitely. At least in the second half. The second half was hecking disturbing, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's very... Oh, it's so dark. You know? And usually I don't read, like, the dark books. But it was hecking crazy. That was a wild book. So I'm excited to read the second one, but I think it's going to be, like, a little bit different because it's about different people and everything. And then I got this one called The Magpie Lord because it was free. Angels, I didn't like the part where he was like cutting himself open to like see what's inside. And then the way that it would just randomly like stop using capitalization and stop using punctuation and stuff when he was like losing his mind. Oh, it was craziness. It was so crazy. But that was really hecking gross. That was really oh man, and the part at the end, oh, with like the face, that was hecking disgusting. That was vile. That was disgusting. Oh man, oh, that was so disturbing. I can't believe it. But I hope the second book is good. I got one called The Magpie Lord. I don't know if it's good or not. It was free. Speaking of free books, I see a lot of people talking about this one online. I don't know how horribly inappropriate it's going to be. I feel like it can't possibly be that inappropriate because I feel like a lot of the people that I see talking about it are not of age. So I'm hoping that everyone is just staying in their own lane and consuming content that's appropriate for them. But it's called The Foxhole Court. And it's for the series All for the Game, I think it's called. It's AFTG something. So I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for, but I can't quite remember. But apparently, that one's really good, but it's got like a hecking lot of books. I don't know. It was free. So I was like, why not just add it on there, you know? And then that's kind of it in terms of like my backlog. I don't really have that much. It's mostly these books that I'm rereading. That's like taking up most of my time. But y'all, they're really hecking good books. Like, they're really hecking good books. I don't even know what to say about it other than the fact that they're really good books. So, yay! That's kind of like my backlog, but I do have some physical copies too. I do want to read They Both Die in the End. Even though everyone tells me that it's a garbage book and like I'm gonna hate it and the writing is awful, I own it. Might as well. And then I also have I can't read the titles. I have one called A Marvelous Light. That one's supposed to be like, oh no, magic or something. And then I just have quite a few, don't I? I always go to the store and I buy quite a few books, but that was before I had my my Fire tablet. So now physical copies are more of like a little treat after finishing the book, because I prefer to have the physical copies of books that I really enjoy rather than reading a physical book, you know, does that make sense? So I've got like all the Heartstopper books. I did end up buying Red, White, and Royal Blue. I mean, it's kind of okay. It's a little basic. Yeah, like a collectible after the fact. But the book was so much better than the movie. I didn't like Uma Thurman in the movie because she was giving off some very strong vibes towards her movie son, and it just made the whole thing feel really awkward because she was like kind of coming on to him in the movie, and that was a little creepy. But maybe I just don't like Uma Thurman. Yeah, I have the collection of Heartstopper. I've got like the 4-pack, and then I've got the 5th one, and then I have the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and then I also have the yearbook, and I've got the coloring book, and I've got a couple of the spin-off books. But honestly, y'all, apparently I'm not biased towards authors based on their other work, because I did not actually like. I have This Winter, and I also have Nick and Charlie, and I did not like them. I didn't finish them. I'm going to finish them. I'm going to read them through like the entirety, but maybe I just went in with a pessimistic hacking viewpoint, but I didn't really like them. I didn't really care for them. And the writing style didn't really mesh well with me. But, oh, that would be fun. Maybe. I kind of want to make, I don't know. I'll decide on how I want to like go about it. Because I don't want it to be inaccessible, but I thought about making it members only just because like content for mature audiences, not like, oh, 18 plus, this is so inappropriate content, but just like due diligence. I feel like having a little bit of a wall there would keep like small children from, you know, wandering in, because even though it's not horribly inappropriate, it's still not really something I want to be recommending to children for some of these books. But then again, I don't really want to paywall it because that would be a little sucky. But I don't know. I'll decide how exactly I want to go about it. I just saw some other people handled it that way, and so I was like, I'll decide. I'll figure it out. But of course there's always gonna be these little like moments at ends of streams and stuff, like little bits and pieces where I talk about stuff like that. But I feel like for like the official live streams, they might be members only, just to have a little bit of a gate up to make it a bit more inaccessible to people who really shouldn't be consuming that type of content. But it's not going to be anything strictly 18 plus. Like, we're not going to be like, oh yes, so steamy. But just to cover myself, make myself feel a little bit better, and also have a point for the membership a little bit more. So I think that might be fun. That might be a decent way to handle it. Plus it'll help cover like expenses if we watch movies and stuff, because AMC Plus ain't free and there's not very much on there. So, but it's okay, because I can just watch this show over and over because it's amazing. I'm watching it with my mom, and she's like, how could you possibly sit through the same show multiple times? It's like, have you seen it? Like, are we watching the same show? Like, what do you mean, how could I watch this multiple times? Yeah, we've done watch-alongs before, but it's been a long time since we've done one. But I really want to watch Interview with the Vampire with you guys. So I'll have it, like, we'll probably watch episode 1 next week. So you will need AMC Plus. Do not start, you can get the free trial. You can get the free trial to just watch episode 1 and then determine whether or not you want to keep it. If we start watching a show like that, we'll probably do it once a week. But you will need AMC Plus. I recommend not starting the free trial until the stream comes up. That way you can get like the first week and then the second week of us watching it, because y'all, obviously I cannot show you guys. Like, I can't put it up. So it's going to be, everyone needs to have their own subscription. So start the free trial if you haven't done it already the day of the live stream. That way you can have that one, and then the second one you'll still have the subscription, because I probably won't make it like a full 7 days apart. That way the people who got the free trial can watch episode 1 and 2, and by that point you're gonna want to subscribe. Like, you're gonna want to watch the rest of the show because it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So we'll get that set up for next week. Fair warning though, episode 1 and episode 2 and maybe episode 3 are not that bad, but it is an incredibly gruesome show. So if that's not something you're into, don't partake. Please don't, because it is horrifyingly graphic, like super duper graphic. Like, everything is shown. to a certain degree. And I mean, it doesn't look super realistic, but still, it's gross. So there's my little content warning. I'll have it up on the actual stream itself too, just in case, because we don't really want people wandering in and being like, ooh, what's this? Well, I can't show it on YouTube because that would be illegal because I don't own it. It's just a TV show that we're gonna be watching together. So even if you have like the subscription, you cannot be live streaming it on the internet. That is very illegal. They will fine the crap out of me, and I'm gonna need a lot more members to pay for that. So it has to be handled a certain way. But yes, we will do that because it's the best show ever, and you guys gotta watch it. So it's basically y'all are gonna sit here and I'm gonna sit here too and watch you watch it and make commentary on it. It's like watching a movie with friends. Yay, how exciting! I'm excited. But the episodes are an hour long, so I'll have to make sure that I've got the time for that. But yay, how exciting! Oh, I'm so ready to go to the bookstore, friends. I'm so excited. It's such an amazing day. Bookstore day is the best day. Yes, I think I will call it here. That way I can go grab something to eat, make a short, do the thing. But yes, guys, I'll be live again tomorrow with Fortnite, so that we can try and finish the Battle Pass. Yay! So please look forward to that. I am so excited. I'm really starting to enjoy Fortnite quite a bit again, because I always go back and forth like halfway through the season. I'm sick of it, but now I'm not sick of it anymore. Yay, how exciting. But guys, thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys live again tomorrow, and maybe I'll even post a short today. I don't know yet. I'm feeling pretty motivated right now though. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.